Wholeness and welcome. This is Josh Dippold from Integrating Presence here. I thought I would do a different intro, but let's start off by arriving in the space we're in here and at least take the 3-breath highway. So being fully present with 3 deep breaths. From the beginning of each inhale, every moment, till the end of the inhale, the seeming pause at the top of the inhale, the start of the exhale, every moment on through the end of the exhale, and its pause. Of course, if you get past 3, keep going. Okay, since this is planning on being a brief event today, I invite you to stay in this meditative state, relaxed and connecting with your body. Today's event is What is Sexual Energy? There is the training precept to refrain from misusing sexual energy. This event aims to not do much more than list topics and categories for later investigation and discerning what is sexual energy and how does it work. So a brief disclaimer before I start. This is up to you guys what you do or don't do with this information. And also, let's just take a moment here to set our intent with this information. So my intent for this, and if it doesn't align with yours, you're welcome to set aside my intent or set aside this. My intent is overarching intent is for the well-being of all beings and the realization of awakening of all beings. So you're welcome to let this information wash over you, and you can take what's helpful at the end. It'd probably be better to investigate this in the body with sensations and emotions, and any cognitive reflections and contemplation can be done later. There's no order to this list. It's just kind of how I wrote it down. As far as this main question of not misusing sexual energy, it's a common one in the Buddhist precepts. People ask, what does that mean? That's a whole nother topic. You can see the series on the Pāramitā challenge I've done to investigate that as well. We're just going to focus on what actually is sexual energy today with categories. Today is 7/7/2022 for the recording. So another breath or so. What is sexual energy? Now these are topics and categories that you can feel into now and notice if they bring up anything emotionally, and again, can contemplate these later on your own. So when looking into this, one might consider types. What is my type? You're not my type. Attraction, repulsion, arousal, performance or action, aftermath, causes, conditions, habits and rituals, ideas, patterns, cycles, repeats, choice, will, internal strife, conflict, hedonism, heedfulness, heedlessness, emotions, fantasy, reproduction, culture, misery programming, carnal knowledge, myths, legends, origins, the allure, the danger, the escape, protection, deception, taboos, reproduction of other beings, those who take egg birth, or waterborne, or mind-born, spiritual, religious, dark, light, shame, blame, guilt, regrets, control, perversion, deviations, normalizations, secrets, exposure, revenge, entanglement, cords, connections, obsession, rejection, abandonment, abuse, neglect, codependence, loss, these 4 core wounds. Now, for more positive things, beauty, love, sacred sexuality. There's also distortions, inversions, reversals, power, feeding and harvesting, confusion, bewilderment, devastation, dominance, submission, imagery, thought forms, desire, relationships, change, variance, variation, institutions, groups, organizations, traditions, ancestry, past, present, future, wisdom, skill, wholesomeness, display, presentation, goals, values, games, genes, genetics, DNA, and genome. Why would this be important to know what this actually is? But what's really fascinating is how this works. Getting rid of the overlays and just drilling down into, well, what is this energy? Much love. Good night, guys.